Hello everyone, I'm Georgia and this is The Sound of Georgia. Today I'm going to be talking about one of the less popular songs in The Sound of Music, I Have Confidence, and why it just doesn't work on stage. So I guess first we need a little background. I Have Confidence does not appear in the original musical that came out in 1959. It was written specifically for the film in 1965 by Richard Rodgers and Saul Chaplin. They got Richard Rodgers to write the new songs for the film because Hammerstein had died in 1960. For this one, Saul Chaplin gave him a bit of a hand, though he's not credited anywhere in the film, other than the producer, because that's what he was, but he's not credited as songwriter. So because the film was so successful, you know, it saved 20th Century Fox from bankruptcy, it knocked Gone with the Wind off its #1 spot of box office champion, and it's the most watched musical film in history. Things have changed in the stage musical since it came out. The film has had a big impact on what the stage musical is now, particularly with the songs. A lot, and most, I'd even wager, productions have swapped out An Ordinary Couple for Something Good, as the duet Maria and the Captain sing right before the wedding. Some switch My Favourite Things and The Lonely Goatherd around. If you didn't know, for the most part in the musical, The Lonely Goatherd is the song during the thunderstorm, while Maria sings My Favourite Things much earlier with the Reverend Mother right before she goes off to the villa. I've heard of at least one production where they did change it, so they sang My Favourite Things during the thunderstorm and put Lonely Goatherd in the festival. I think that's right. My Favourite Things was definitely the thunderstorm song, but I'm not sure exactly where they put the Lonely Goatherd. I'm pretty sure it was the festival. But anyway, we're not here to talk about My Favourite Things and Lonely Goatherd, we're here to talk about I Have Confidence. And yes, it has appeared in some productions of the musical, and obviously it has appeared in those because of the movie. But because I Have Confidence was written for the film, it was written with a film in mind, so with a camera and a screen and all that, rather than a stage. And that's the biggest difference. The song is obviously meant to be a way to get Maria from the Abbey to the villa, and in the film they are able to do exactly that. Show her walking from the Abbey to the villa. Or at least the place where the villa was filmed. It's not the real villa. But that's a whole nother video. My point is we actually get to see her walk through Salzburg. Fun fact, the real Maria actually appears during the song. Right here. But on the stage you're not able to have any of that. You can't have the actor walk through a town because you don't have a town. You've just got a stage. So really the only option you have is to have the actress walk around the stage. And that gets pretty old pretty quickly. Out of the 6 productions I have seen of the musical, that being NBC Live, ITV Live, the London Palladium production, and 3 high school versions, the only one that contained I Have Confidence is the London Palladium production. One of the high school productions I saw was my own school, and the other 2 I've left links to in the down below. But of the 3 professional productions that I have seen, the London Palladium production was the only one that contained I Have Confidence. And if I remember correctly, it had actually been cut down. It wasn't the full song that appeared in the film. But even with it being cut down, it got old pretty quickly. As I said, on the stage you obviously don't have the ability of having someone walk from one location to another. And so really all they can do is walk around the stage. And that's all that really happens, at least in the London Palladium production. She walks in circles around the stage a couple of times. And, as I said, it gets old pretty quickly. I feel like maybe you could get it to work on the stage if you had something extra going on. So if you had chorus members walking past to give the illusion that maybe she's walking somewhere, or if you had one of those scrolling screen things in the background, that probably isn't the professional word, but I hope you know what I mean. Maybe if you had something like that, it could work, or at least work better, but I think the bottom line is you need to have her walk through somewhere. And a camera. Which is why I'd really like to see how they did it if they were going to put it in a live version. But that has yet to be done. Like I said earlier, I have only seen one production that contained I Have Confidence, so maybe other productions that contained it might be able to do it better, but I don't think it's something that really works well on the stage, which is probably why it is cut out from most of them. Not to mention the fact that the film was so big that can really anything compare to it? I mean, after all, that's why Star was such a flop. So that's everything for today. In the comments, let me know how you feel about I Have Confidence. Do you like it as a song? How do you feel about the scene in the movie? Have you seen a production of the musical that contained I Have Confidence? Did you think it worked? Have you seen a production that didn't contain it? Would you like to have seen it? I really would like to see how it worked in a live production, but I guess we won't know until something like that happens. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my video next week. So long, farewell!